Am I the AO for refusing to cover my co-worker's shifts after she called me lazy for not having kids? I, 28 years old female, work full-time in retail, and as anyone who worked retail knows, it can be pretty exhausting. I've got a busy life outside of work, trying to balance my hobbies, taking care of my apartment, seeing friends, and just taking care of myself. Normal adult stuffs. I don't have kids, but that doesn't mean I'm lounging around with endless free time. One of my co-workers, Sarah, 32, female, has two young kids. She's always asking people to cover her shifts, which I understand because being a mom is hard and things come up. Over the past year, I covered for her quite a few times when she had to leave early or couldn't make it in because of some kid emergency. I did it out of kindness because I get that life can be unpredictable and I wanted to help her out. But I've started to notice that I'm one of the only ones who asks to help cover her shifts. It's like she expects me to do it just because I don't have the same responsibilities as her. Last week, she asked me again to cover her because her kid had a school event. Normally, I'll try to help, but I already had plans to spend the day with my sister, which I hadn't seen in a while. I told Sarah I couldn't this time, and she just sighed and said, "Must be nice to have all the free time. You don't have kids, so it's not like you're busy with anything important." The audacity. Pretty taken aback. I told her, just because I don't have kids doesn't mean I don't have a life. My time is important too. So kind of rolled her eyes and walked away. But I could tell she wasn't happy with me. Now she's been telling our other co-workers that I'm selfish. I don't understand how hard it is to be a mom. A couple of times I've started acting a bit distant towards me. She has started acting a bit distant towards me. And I overheard one of them saying something like, she has it easy. No wonder she doesn't get it. I didn't realize not having kids made me less deserving of respect at work. What really gets me is that I've always tried to help when I could. But just because I don't have kids doesn't mean my life is suddenly stress-free or that I can drop everything at a moment's notice. I feel like Sarah doesn't respect my time at all, and that really bothers me. I ended up mentioning it to my manager, hoping for a little understanding, but they just said it's a personal conflict and they want to get involved. So now I'm stuck feeling like the bad guy because I said no for once. I honestly don't think it's fair to expect me to cover a shift all the time just because I don't have children. I have responsibilities too, and I deserve to have a life outside of work. But some of my coworkers seem to think I should be helping out more. Sarah is a mom, and I'm not. Am I being selfish here? Am I the AO for finally standing my ground and refusing to cover her shifts after she basically called me lazy? Kindly share your thoughts about this down comment section. My own take is that you are not the AO, and mothers should understand that when somebody is child free and doesn't have a child at that moment, doesn't make them less busy. So even if you see them doing something that it feels like they are busy or they are less busy or they are lazy, it's none of your business. This lady has helped you before, times without number, because she understands your condition and she understands the position that you're in, how it's not easy to be a mom. But now, because you asked her later, you asked her one day and she said no, all of a sudden she's a lazy person, she's selfish, she's not considerate. This is how humans mostly behave. Most of the time when you tell people yes, 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 the moment you say no, you've turned to a bad person, you've turned to somebody that is inconsiderate. And I don't get whereby mothers look at people that don't have children as if they don't have a life. Nobody forces you to have kids. So if you cannot take care of your children by yourself and, sort things out by yourself, it's on you. It is not on the person that decided that they don't want to have children. This person that said they don't want to have children, they've thought about it to see that, okay, you're going to be there for me if I decide to do this, do that, and decide, you know what, I'm going to live a child-free life. So now you are angry at them for thinking ahead what you're supposed to have thought by yourself. See, if you're a mom and you're working and somebody is helping your shift, adore that person. Be grateful. Even if the person gives you 5 minutes, be grateful because nobody forced you to have those children. And of course, the person did not impregnate you, so they are not entitled to take care of your kids for you or to take your shift for you all the time. They also have their own life, so allow them to live their life. What is your take on this video? Kindly share your thought down in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video.